How's it gaming, guys? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Over the last few years, we've done the first 4 cases of the first game, trying to do them kind of like one a year. Not been super consistent with that, but we are just about the end of this year, 2022, so that means it is time to move on to the last episode, episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. You'll notice that it doesn't have the really cool artwork that the other games, or the other chapters do. I think that's because chapter 5 is a unique chapter that was created for the DS re-release of the game, when this game was re-released way back in 2005. So it is a little bit different. Maya is now gone. She's gone back to her home, her village or whatever at the end of episode 4. And this takes place between episode 4 and the first episode of the next Phoenix Wright game. So you have new characters that are kind of setting up what was at the time the next full game of the series. Anyways, enough chatter, let's get in there. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. And already compared to the first couple chapters, the presentation is definitely different. It's more unique. Because originally the games were for the Game Boy Advance, so this was for the DS, so it could do stuff like smoother character animations, that sort of thing. And someone's getting stabbed. Or 2 persons is getting stabbed each in a building. Okay. Try to keep that in mind. Because these are Phoenix Wright games and they're never as simple as they seem. Oh. Oh no, what the hell was that? That was terrifying. Okay, we know who did it. Case closed. The end. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. So specific, right? In co-law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are! Finally! Where have you been? And this is our new sidekick for the chapter, because again, Maya's not in this chapter at all, so yeah, there we go. My sister's trial's tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Wow, poor Phoenix, he never gets any respect. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? Oh, maybe he will get some respect. Good. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I don't know how you pay the bills then, Phoenix. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Yeah, very much a callback to Maya in that sense. Maya? Could it be? No, it's clearly not Maya. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Skye. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? I guess, yeah. Actually, let's see if there's anything in the court record. Just my attorney's badge. And we have Miles Edgeworth already there, and Dick Gumshoe. We gotta love these guys. They're always here. And Emma Skye, she's 16, she's a high school junior, and self-styled scientific investigator. With a pretty snazzy looking set of pins there, too. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young? It's actually good that Emma and Maya aren't both in this case, because they have the exact same voice for me, so. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. So you're actually 15 then. According to the court record, you're already 16. I already found a contradiction. Hold it. I don't know. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training. You'll notice in the Phoenix Wright games, the the characters who become these prodigies get younger and younger. Awkward Zombie made a hilarious comic about that. It's true though. It just constantly just gets younger and younger for that. The case.
So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? Scientific investigator. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I don't know, that's not that unusual. Kid wants to do a specific thing.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. I mean, up to this point, we haven't been solving cases scientifically. We've been solving it with, like, ghosts and spirits, so...
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
By the way, a lot of the scientific investigation that they're talking about, at the time anyways, was just to use the DS's specific features. I think like the microphone was used, 3D capabilities, the stylus, that sort of thing, all of which were not in the Game Boy Advance version of the game. That's why I think they're really pressing the point that this is supposed to be different and really new in this kind of world. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But I want to know a relation to Mia, sorry.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
And what else, stabby?
Huh? But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents? Yeah, she's very much like a science version of Maya. Maya's all spiritual and whatnot, and she's very scientific, so...
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I guess, we'll end that. Goodbye! I don't think there's anything I can present to her because it's just the attorney's badge. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it, scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
I love that little sprite of her writing down. She's really cute.
It's like, do, I'm ignoring you.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. I guess if you don't take any cases, you won't get paid, man. So, alright, let's move around. I guess we can still, like, examine all the stuff here, but it's the same stuff as before. It's the picture of the movie that made me cry. It's Charlie the water plant. It's the, Watergate Hotel. You know, it's all the same stuff. That stuff doesn't really change no matter the game. Every 20-second detention center. No time, though, apparently. I guess it doesn't really matter. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. I don't know! Her sister's being charged with murder, dude! Are you not paying attention? She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Oh, it's Cousin It! Maybe I should have played this for Halloween.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Skye. I don't know if there's puns for Lana Skye and Emma Skye. I don't really know. Usually characters have pun names, but I know some of the more serious characters tend to not, so maybe they just don't. I don't know. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Her outfit's very military-esque. Do prosecutors wear stuff like that? I legit do not know anything about real law. 2 sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, because with Maya, her sister was a defense lawyer, and now you got Emma. It's like, yeah, very opposite of Maya. Emma, Lana? I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Well, let's talk it away. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? It's a shame you got caught there, huh? Huh? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Now, this is the good thing about Phoenix Wright games, where you get to see that, not flashback, but you get to see that, flash of information at the beginning. And we already know she's lying, because clearly something happened at the top of a building, or 2 buildings, or whatever. It clearly wasn't in an underground parking lot or whatever, so... The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. The victim! So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. And unfortunately, this is where we say goodbye to Gumshoe, so... A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. It's a shame. I really like Gumshoe a lot, so it's a shame he doesn't, appear after this, because, obvious. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Okay, I am joking. I was hoping it would spoil it a little bit faster, but Gumshoe is not dead. I'm just joking around. I assumed they would say the name of the victim right away. But yeah, they still haven't said it, so... How old is she? 29. Prosecutor of the... Jeez, I'm 37 and I've done nothing with my life. I'm older than Gumshoe! By quite a few years, actually. Jeez. I remember playing this game when I was friggin' 21 or something. Years go by, man. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. I mean, maybe... Oh yeah, Lana, what happened to your hand? I didn't even notice. Her hand's all bandaged up. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident, when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. Listen, adulting the class. Totally adulting this class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Nice. Excuse me? Even Phoenix goes there. Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was.
Oh, you sound disappointed, Phoenix.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Not the time, Emma.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
Oh, I guess we got the case.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get the bottom of this. Get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. Yeah, I mean, if I'm defending her, probably she's not guilty. Oh, back to the office. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. So, again, because this takes place between the end of Phoenix Wright 1 and the beginning of Phoenix Wright 2, after those games had already come out in Japan, not a lot... I want to say not a lot happens in this one, but there's not going to be a lot of development for a lot of the characters because nothing that really pushes the universe forward can happen in this game. So this is really a side story, but it is still fun to obviously play, and we're just going to have a good time. Let's move on to the underground parking lot. Ooh, very spiffy. February 22nd, prosecutor's office underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Oh, there's something on the ground. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. I don't think Gumshoe's actually in this thing. So we got yeah, okay, it's the new detective guy. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Ah, great music. What do we have here? Looks like that Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied up, partner. Mr. Marshall. And his name is Marshall. Marshall? Looks like more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream. You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. He's so lame. Was that, Ombre a friend of yours? Kind of. Sort of, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Actually, he's in the court already? No, he's not. Court records, not the court. Oh, let's look around! Always look at the ladders. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. For some reason, there's an achievement in this game where if you go through all 3 games and you examine every stepladder, that's a friggin' achievement for some reason, so. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. She's very weird. Obviously, the wallet is what we want to see. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer? Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. Yep. So this is the difference between the other cases and the kind of DS-specific stuff now. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. And you can rotate it, which is a cute idea. Let's examine it right here. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of the A button. Okay. Oh, you open it up. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Yeah, it's just looking at stuff. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. I think science just means the power of the DS. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. And that's true. Every single thing you want to really examine it. So, weirdly enough, this chapter, like even this, oh, that's really cool looking. Those textures look fantastic. This chapter is known as one of the worst chapters on the Phoenix Wright, and I guess people really didn't like it because when they made Phoenix Wright 2 and 3, they re-released it for the DS. They didn't add any DS-specific cases, so I think Capcom was just like, no, why put our effort into something if people aren't going to really like it all that much? But obviously we're still playing it, because, I mean, why wouldn't we? But yeah. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. We can slide. Let's look around. Oh, we got something else. We got a old-timey cell phone. Obviously, we have the trunk of the car. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns this car? I thought I was looking at the phone, but I guess it doesn't matter. Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for vittles, anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. I think that's how you pronounce that. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Oh, I guess we're just going. Oh, okay. To say, we found some stuff there we should take a look at. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Well, that was a weird character. Maybe we'll find out more about him next time. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.